Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Mannii here and welcome to another video on the channel. Today we've got another market stonks video and we've actually lost a lot of coins. And to be honest guys, I'm going to show you guys how to make back your coins that you've lost, especially with all the market panic going on with ones to watches, with hero cards. I'm going to tell you why coins have gone, like players' values have gone down. This is the current team that we've got. We still have a cheeky little Haaland that we bought for a lot of coins. We still have Alaba, who actually is the same price for what we bought him for. But we essentially have lost a lot of coins. We've lost around about, I would say, 200k, which is actually mad in investments. And the main reason is because I actually passed the sell time. I actually fell asleep and I went to work for 3 days and I was just like, oh man, I should have sold, and I didn't. Now, the reason why prices have actually been slashed is because, firstly, pack supply, also promo packs today were mad. We got 35k packs in this third day of FIFA, 35k packs. So as you can see, supply comes onto the market, prices go down. Now, a couple prices have rebounded throughout today. Hero cards have definitely rebounded. This Cola that you see over here, we actually picked him up for 150. We sold him for 175. Campos, we lost coins for because I tried to flip him when he came out. I know it was silly. It was very, very silly. I thought these cards were a lot rarer, but they were coming like just like that, like instantly. Haaland's, you guys know that we lost hella coins on him. But I've been trading with a lot of common golds and I want to show you guys exactly how to make coins in this video. If you guys are enjoying the content, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, do all of that good stuff. So let's go into it. Let's start talking about the market, what we expect throughout the week. But so far, we've seen some panic. I do think that the market will definitely rise throughout the week. The main reason being is definitely because of lack of supply now. And when I mean lack of supply, we're not going to get rewards until Thursday. We're not going to get squad battle rewards until Sunday. And weekend league is going to be finally here. The first ever weekend league is going to be here. And throughout this week, loads of people are going to be buying their teams so that they can qualify. So demand will be on the up. Prices will start going up. So what I would be doing is looking at the high ticket meta cards. And also the best times to buy every single day. We're going to go through the best times to buy. So let's go straight on to Footwin. It might help you out. So firstly, let's go over to the latest players. I want to talk to you guys about the new players. One is Leon Bailey, who is a new Wants to Watch player. I think this is a good price, to be honest. Another one is Anton Griezmann, who is 135k. I don't think that's too bad either. And then you've got Delaney here, who's 12k. Now, what I'm going to show you guys is a great way of actually picking up these cards and selling them on. We've seen some trends from Wants to Watches already, in the sense that if you actually go to them before the game, these guys peak, and this is what you want to be doing before their game. You want to be selling them, picking them up, selling them, picking them up. Cards like Alaba, who are super cheap, before their game. Look, I don't know if there was when was the Real Madrid game? Let's just double check. Actually, let's go Man City, because I know that Jack Grealish has a card. So Man City versus Liverpool, the score was 2-2 today, right? So if you actually look at the game, the time was what time? The time was I believe it was at 5 p.m. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it says over here, does it? Timeline. It doesn't tell me the time. It legitimately doesn't. It doesn't tell me the time. When was kickoff? No one cares about this shiz. Kickoff 4:30. Okay, so kickoff for that game was 4:30. Now what you want to do is look at Jack Grealish, yeah. And this is gonna be a prime example for most of these cards, right? Obviously, impacts, his price is gonna keep on going down. But look, until 4, his price was solid. After the game started, his price dropped a lot. So this is your buy time. If you actually look here, his price is a good price right now, but it's on the low. So what you want to do is watch these cards. Before, after a game, you want to try and pick them up. When they're being supplied, you want to pick them up. And before a game, you want to sell. Now, if you actually look at the pricing for yesterday, yeah, you actually see that his price was down at 41k. And then throughout the night, it rebounded and carried on until the game started. So what do you see there? You see a trend. 40k you could pick him up for the day before, after his price leveled out. And then you can sell him on for 45,000 coins. So look, you guys can make coins just by picking up Wants to Watch cards before the games, and you want to sell them before the games because firstly, You want to know, you want to sell these cards before kickoff, so that if they do get an inform or whatever, you will know beforehand anyway. And also, if they're not in the team sheet, the reason why I squinted my eyes is because I was trying to say something, trying to construct a sentence, it didn't really work out. But basically, what you want to do is you want to sell the card before team sheets go out. The main reason being is if they're not in this team sheet, they can't get an inform, so it's very hard for people to want to invest in them. Now, with once the watches, you guys know that you need 5 wins out of 10. So after the third or fourth win, I would start, or second win, sorry, second or third win, I would start investing in these cards so that you guys can try and flip. That's one thing. Another thing that you guys should be looking at are hero cards. I think hero cards are going to be great. A lot of these cards are extinct. I just think that Di Natale might even go up in price. I mean, I've not seen many of these cards on the market anyway, but he's a very, very, very good card. What you guys want to do, I honestly think, is you want to be picking up these cards at low points in the day, like a lot of these cards. And let me just show you Cola, for example. And I've done it with him, as you guys have seen on the hourly. What I did was yesterday, I saw him very, very low, around about 150, and then I sold him for 170. Now, yesterday, his price actually went up a lot more. Sorry, not yesterday, on Friday. 150, I sold him at 175. Now, if you actually look at this card, it actually rises, rises, and decreases every single day. And it actually fluctuates quite a lot. So what you want to be doing is actually trying to find the right trends for these cards. And I do think that a card like Cola, even though he's got 71 pace, he's got amazing stats. Just needs to slap on a shadow. He'll have 99 defending, 90 physical, and 81 pace. What a great card that would be. He obviously gets strong links to most players in the Bundesliga, and I think he gets a hyperlink to Bundesliga German players. So he's a great card, nonetheless, yeah. But he's a usable card, and I think that there's a great scope for his price to go up throughout the week. A lot of these cards I do think will rise throughout the week. I'm actually shocked that Robbie Keane is extinct, but I've heard that he's amazing in game. So yeah, he's another card. I just think that when there is a lack of supply for these cards, the price are going to rise as always. It's just demand and supply. More people are going to want these cards. So I would say, if I was you guys, I would maybe take a punt on the low to mid tier cards. I wouldn't go for Al Jabir. I wouldn't go for Campos. I wouldn't even go for Dudek. I'd be looking at the 200k plus mark. So I'll be looking at Mostovoy, who's quite good. I'll be looking at Lomberg. I'll be looking at Solskjaer. They're the real cards, and Gomez as well. These are the cards. Even Cola, you can, if you want to. I'll be looking at these cards to try and flip. Now, another tip that I want you guys to look at is common golds. Now, this is something that I've started to do to make coins, and this is guaranteed coins, right? This is what I think helps me a lot. So what I do is I go to this helps me a lot because this is what I do. Okay, I go to versions, I go to gold, and I go to gold non-rare. What I do is this is how I do it. I do minimum price 500. I do minimum price 500, and then I do the max price 650. Why? Because if they're at 400, 450, and even sometimes 500, it just means that there is no demand for these cards, especially for SBCs. What you want to do is try and win these cards on bid and actually sell them off. Now, the reason being is, another thing you can do is also order by popularity. So Balotelli, who's at 600 coins, is definitely being used for an SBC, mainly because he's in the Turkish league, he's Italian as well, he's a striker. Adam Armstrong, Premier League card, you can pick him up for 350. All of these cards you can pick up for 350. But before you go into it, if you guys don't know, and that's why I picked up loads of Taramis, if you guys don't know how to actually pick up these cards, what I want you guys to do is literally pick up the card, click on the card, and look at his graph. If his graph goes up and down like this, then you know there's a chance. What you want to do is look at it hourly, every single day. So today, Mario Balotelli, for some reason, at 5 a.m. was going for 1.4k each. Right? Yesterday, same thing. For some reason, he went up to 2.5k. And the day before, for some reason, this guy didn't go up a lot, but he was still 700 coins. 750 coins, 700 coins. So what does that show you? It means that there is some sort of demand for him for an SBC or potential SBC. Loads of people are investing into this card, and it's a great coin making opportunity. What you want to be doing is trying to pick up the cards when they're at discard value. So what I mean by that is you want to try to win these cards on bid. I'll show you exactly how to do that in a second, but that's basically the best way to make coins in any circumstances, even in a market crash. Another thing you want to do, I normally look at the 600 coin cards. Look, Diego Rossi is another one. Now, Diego Rossi, as you guys can see, line is flat. But let's check the hourly. Now, this guy fluctuates a little bit, quite a bit actually, every single day. However, he doesn't fluctuate in the Ks like Mario Balotelli does. So I would be mindful of this card, but the fact that he is currently at 600 coins is a bit mad. But also, I think it's because his other card is out of packs. Was he ever in packs or is he extinct? I don't know. It seems like he was in packs. So what you could do is try and pick up his LAFC card. If he's not at that club anymore, who knows? You could be making loads of coins if an SPC comes out. Now that's an investment that you guys can do. It's a pretty good way of making coins, to be honest. Another one, Paul Ebere Onuachu. Sorry if I butchered his name, but great way to make coins. This card's actually out of pack, so if people do need it for SPCs, which I doubt, but some people might, they'll pay a premium price for this card. So honestly, guys, there are loads of coins to be made on this game right now. Let's go back to the game so I can show you another way to make coins, but and that's with a little bit of a higher budget. As you guys know, shadow method, hunter method, position change method is one of my favorite methods. But one thing I do like doing is mass bidding. So as I said, to be fair, it is the same method as before, but I just said I'll show you guys exactly how to do it. Now, a gold card that we were just looking at was Balotelli. So what we want to do is we want to type in Mario Balotelli. We want to check his buy now first. Now, as you can see, his buy now is actually 650. No, it's more than 650. It's 750 coins. So what you guys want to do is try and win this card on bid for as cheap as possible. So you can even go 400 if you want to, but you can go higher. Now, as you guys know, you can already see that his price, even if you pick him up at 500, you're gonna be making coins. So you want to wait for his price to be at the lowest value possible to pick him up. So because his price is a little bit more than what we expected, we're gonna look at another card. Let me quickly find one on Footbin. Diego Rossi can't use. We can use Damsgaard actually. Let's use Damsgaard. Okay, so now let's use Damsgaard. Damsgaard currently goes for 550k, but to check the price, see, and the reason why I do this, guys, is because 550. Sorry, the reason why I do that is because I know if I'm picking him up for minimum value. This is a very interesting point, not interesting, but very easy point to pick up. If you're picking up a card at minimum value, right, you want to know that he sells for at least 200 coins more. The reason being, guys, is so that you can flip instantly. Like this guy's basically doing Damsgaard Central, but we'll do the same thing. We'll try and win the bid. And what I tend to do is I tend to do like 50 of these, as many as I can. And then normally you win like 30, but think about it this way. If a card goes up to 1k, you've nearly tripled your coins, right? You've nearly tripled your coins. And on top of that, guys, you have you're barely paying any tax. You're just making coin, and you still have all your coins left, right? Okay, yes, you're spending 15k roughly on cards, but that 15k becomes 45k. You can potentially sell it within the hour if you're lucky, or you can lazy list for like 600 coins, or if you want to sell it instantly, you can sell for 550 coins instantly, as you guys can see. So look, right, you're guaranteed to make minimum 15k within minutes, right, of winning these bids. Yeah, so say if it takes you 20 minutes to win all the bids, you've made 15k in 20 minutes because it'll sell pretty much instantly. Now, it is a bit long, it is a bit daunting, but you can do this on your phone because all you're doing is bidding. You just need to know exactly how to find the cards. So I've showed you exactly how to do that. Make sure to check the trends. If you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. But I also wanted to talk about cards that we can expect to come out throughout the week. Now, I actually think that there is going to be more SPCs throughout the week. As you can see, I've done all the bids. There is meant to be more SPCs throughout the week. However, there are also going to be cards in the ones to watch. Now, I don't think cards, not ones to watch, team of the week. Now, I don't think any of the ones to watch cards will be in a team of the week. But what I would do if I was you guys, I would just keep an eye on Footbin, because normally on the news section, They show you who's going to be in a potential team of the week. And if you do see that, then you know exactly what cards to invest in through Link Invest. So one thing I want to say for example, Martial, he's not going to get team of the week, but say Martial gets a team of the week, you guys want to be investing in cards that might be a strong link to him, that are special cards as well, because what people will be doing is they'll be packing Martial, want to buy another link to him, and a ones to watch could always be a great option. So make sure that you guys are picking up the right cards. As I said, Delaney, Bailey, and Griezmann are still new cards in the game. I hope you guys enjoyed it, but I do expect prices to rise throughout tonight. So if you guys do want to start buying your teams, I think now is the time. It's very low, and I hope you guys had a great one. In a bit, peace.